To ITV Encore, Sky Channel 123.
Southern Italy, 52, Hotel Perla. On April 9th, the Monza brothers are arrested in room 9. Earlier that evening, Luca Temperini watches the gangsters through a hole in the wall and snatches the loot. Sadly, he gets hit by the door and forgets where the money is. Today, Luca still dreams of that candy. If only he remembered where he hid the money. How do we know this? We know everything about hotels. Hotel Trivago.
Everyday life can damage your eye's protective layer, making them feel dry, tired, and irritated. That's why there is Optrex Actimist, with its specifically designed formula. Sprayed onto closed eyes, it collects at the edges of your eyelids to repair the protective layer when you blink. To help your dry eyes feel no more than a bad memory. Optrex Actimist, target dry eyes in the blink of an eye.
Finding the right sofa to suit your style and fit your budget isn't easy. That's why DFS offer 4 years interest-free credit and no deposit. In fact, our interest-free credit option has been ranked the best in market by independent researchers de facto. Trust DFS to help you buy the sofa you love.
You can't make it to dinner. Dinner makes it to you.
You forgot the parmesan.
When's your Dolmio day?
One Direction's first TV interview as a foursome following Zayn's departure. That's on Good Morning Britain tomorrow from 6. Then 8:30, Lorraine chats to UK Eurovision entry Electro Velvet live in the studio, plus a pick of the weekend's entertainment offerings live from Cannes. On This Morning with Eamon and Ruth at 10:30, not one but two Hollywood exclusives from Rylan, and Hollyoaks stars on retaining their British Soap Awards crown. And cheeky as Chappie in the kitchen, Ainsley Harriott joins Loose Women at 12:30 tomorrow. Now the ITV News in London with Charlene White.
Good evening and welcome to the ITV News in London. Tonight's main stories. A warning from Winkleman, the star on the moment her daughter's Halloween costume caught fire.
She just screamed, "Mummy," and I turned around, that was that. She was just on fire.
The hundreds who've gone to Syria to fight and then come back, and the strain it's putting on the Met. Are you addicted to your smartphone? The girl who says she was and how she gave it up.
And I'm by the seaside as Southend and Stevenage brave the weather to try and reach the playoff final.
The TV presenter Claudia Winkleman has spoken for the first time about her daughter being badly burnt when her Halloween costume caught fire. 8-year-old Matilda has had several operations after the accident last October. Winkleman said it was near impossible to put the fire out and says she wants safety rules on children's costumes toughened up. Ria Chatterjee has been hearing her story.
Then I just heard her scream, and she just screamed, "Mummy," and I turned around, that was that. She was just on fire. I mean, she was on fire.
Matilda's tights had melted into her skin. She'd been in a witch's costume for Halloween. This demonstration shows flames dropping from a fancy dress outfit that's been set alight. Claudia's family were out trick-or-treating in the square they live in. At their third stop, Matilda's costume brushed up against a candle.
It was screaming. Everyone was screaming. She was screaming. All the kids there were screaming. We're just patting and patting and patting her, but it kept... I mean, it was like in front of our eyes. It was like those horrific birthday candles that you blow out and then they come back. It was the tights that they came back to life. We were like patting it. And 4 big hands. She's only little.
The Trading Standards Institute has sent out a warning to parents. Does the costume have instructions and safety information? Has it been recalled on the TSI website? London Fire Brigade are also encouraging people to think more carefully.
When you're preparing for something like a Halloween party, or you're putting out festive candles, or even mood lighting at home, when you're setting it up is the time to actually put yourself in a different perspective and think, actually, what would happen if that got knocked over? Is it safe? Can the kids reach it? Can pets reach it? Could pets knock over a candle and cause a fire?
I don't want another 8-year-old to go through what Tilda went through. I wish I had been dressed as the witch, is mainly all I wish that had happened to me.
Claudia Winkleman says the accident changed everything, that she can't remember what life was like before it. Ria Chatterjee, ITV News.
The Met's top terrorism officer says young Londoners who 10 years ago would have joined gangs are increasingly signing up to fight for Islamic State. Assistant Commissioner Mark Rowley says 700 people have gone to join the war in Syria in the last year, and the vast majority are from London. It's causing a dilemma for a force already coping with stretched resources, as our senior correspondent Ron K. Phillips reports.
Two aged just 15 and the other 16. The three so-called jihadi brides from London represent the new and changing profile of the person most likely to travel to Syria. More girls, women and younger boys are becoming involved. These are the faces of just